Flosstube. This is Kate Madam Ice, and welcome back to my Flosstube channel. It has been a while since I have gotten a chance to come and update you guys on here, and I just really, my stitching time has been hit or miss for the last few months here, so when I've had time to stitch, I've wanted to just do that. And so it's just been a while, but I'm really excited that I have time today to come back and talk to you guys for just a little bit, give you a little update on what I've been up to. It is Sunday, November 21st right now. It's late afternoon, so the lighting's already bad because, you know, daylight savings time makes 5 p.m. feel like midnight now. But anyways, so I'm really excited to show you guys some progress because I feel like I've made quite a bit of progress since last time that I've been here. The first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the Coastal Carolina Fair. And I did put the Dark Queen in the fair, and she got a first place ribbon, and I am so excited about it. And I'm going to go ahead and show her to you guys one more time because you haven't seen her with the frame. And the framing, if I do say so, is amazing. And that is all thanks to Rita Ulam. She lives here in Charleston and she does framing in her home, and she's amazing. So anyways, she did this and I can't take credit for it other than the stretching part of it, which isn't much considering. So I'm about to show the queen in all of her glory. So if you don't like to see female form, then look away for a few seconds. I will turn her around. Here's my ribbon on the back. And oh no, the ring lights. Here you go. Look at her. Oh, I love her so much, and I'm glad that the fair liked her as well. I wasn't sure if they were going to make me, you know, cover her up or not, but they ended up not, which is fantastic. I'm super glad for that. Let me come in close and show you which one of these is doing that. I tried to move the ring light there just for now. We'll move it down a little bit. So this is a suede, like navy blue suede mat. And then she put this little, I called it the wrong thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a little bit of frame on the inside or on the mat, and this over the top gold frame on the outside. And I just love it. When I went and took the queen to her, I said I needed it to be over the top because the queen deserves that. So, and I think we accomplished it. It looks great. So I'm really excited about that. I was able to go to the fair one day to see her there, and it was great. They did, I don't know why they did this, but the fair had a number of, well, first there wasn't as much cross stitch as there usually is, and then where they had the cross stitch, they had placed some of the displays so that they faced directly to the wall. So you had to like really be looking to find those pieces because it was like a 2-foot gap from the wall to the piece. So the queen was unfortunately in one of those places. She was facing a corner like she was in timeout, but you know, I think just space constraints or whatever. But still, I'm over the moon. I didn't put her in to try to get a particular score or ribbon, but it is really nice to get a first place ribbon. It's just cool. So that's the queen. And then since I've seen you last, I have a finish. And it was close to a finish last time I saw you, but it's been sitting here waiting to be shown on Flosstube for like 2 months now. So here is Magic is on the Way by LoLaLotta Shop on Etsy. Now I think LoLaLotta Shop is having the issue that I think there's several Etsy shops recently who have had this issue where someone has taken over their account. So if you go to their shop and buy anything, it's not actually going to the maker, it's going to someone who stole their account. So if they have their own website, so if you want to get anything from her, she's requesting you go to her website instead of the Etsy shop. This is crazy times, guys. I don't know how that happens, but I've heard a couple shops have that happen. So, but I love this design. I'm so happy with how it came out. Check out that border. I'm gonna scroll slowly. Of course, with this type of design, the backstitching really makes it. So it didn't look like much until all the backstitching was in, because the whole castle is backstitched, all the words, the staircase, there we go, that's the word. The staircase is just kind of like a white blob until all of that's in. So it's a little tedious, but I mean the end result, I love it. So that is Magic is on the Way. And now I can roll it up and put it in the drawer. Which I've just had it out waiting to be shown before I rolled it up and put it in the drawer. But finished objects that are not FFO'd. I don't have plans for FFOing it, so sorry. Okay, so next up I have Garden in Blue by the Design Connection. Here's the cover photo. Last time I showed you guys this piece, I think I had finally finished the border, and this square was done and I was working on this one. So now here is where I am. I have finished. I've got one hanging thread here. Oh no, I just got my needles. Caught my needles while I was doing that. Okay, there we go. Safely back on the needle minder. So I've got the hanging thread, but I finished the second interior block and started this outer one with the border all done. Slowly, slowly. This is still my oldest piece. Obviously, it won't change until it's done. But, sorry, I keep looking up here because that's where my camera on my old phone used to be. Since I last saw you, I got a new phone. The camera's over here now. So, I keep looking in the wrong place, looking for the camera. I just did it again, talking about this. But, this is my oldest piece. I'm just slowly chugging away on it. It's a pretty easy one to work on. Working on it because there's so much repetitive pattern. It's so geometric. It's a nice, easy one to pull out when my eyes are tired or if I'm not feeling well or something like that. And I put my project bags in order because I was thinking before I did this floss tube, so I can actually put everything away as I show it. This is a big step for me, guys. I normally don't do that. It's normally just a mess around here when I get done with the filming. Okay, so next up I am working on Little Women from Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts. She just announced that the Great Gatsby pattern is going to come out on December 3rd. She's not doing a style this time. You can go read her posts if you want more information about why and all that. But from the sneak peeks, it looks really, really neat. So I'm pretty excited about doing The Great Gatsby. I just need to finish Little Women before I can move on. It's just my conscience. It's weird. But so here I am on Little Women, and I don't have a cover photo for you, but underneath the house there's the 4 girls' names and Louisa May Alcott and the year it was published in 2021. So there's still a little bit under here, but the top was definitely more heavy stitching, especially with that house. So I'm hoping it won't take too long to finish up here. And I finally cut down this giant piece of fabric because we're getting close enough to the end of the year. I was tired of dealing with rolling up all that extra fabric. So I still have the Stitching Book Club, Sense and Sensibility on this same piece. But as soon as I finish Little Women, I'll probably cut them all apart and roll them up and put them in the drawer. So I also moved this when I finished The Magic is on the Way. That freed up a spot in the zombie run. So I went ahead and put this in zombie run to try to get some more work on it. Be able to put some more focus. Okay, next up I have the Cryptid Sal by the Witchy Stitcher. And I don't have a cover photo of this one either because we don't have the full picture yet. But I am caught up except for the one that released this Friday, which is down here next to the Yeti. And of course I need to finish the border still, but I'm pretty happy with being caught up. It was kind of a push here for me for most of November. It took most of November for me to get caught up to this point. I'm pretty excited. Now I just need to stay caught up. So after I film, I should probably get started on the one from this week so that I don't miss that again. But I'll come up closer. So there's Mothman, Nightcrawler, the Enfield Horror, the Jersey Devil, Chupacabra, the Hopkins Goblin, Frogman, Jackalope, and Yeti. And that bottom row is my favorite. I love all of them. I love the Frogman with his little moon and flies. The Jackalope is very cute. And the Yeti, is that not just the most adorable Yeti you've ever seen in your life? I love him. So this is where I am on the Cryptid Sal. And with this last one, the next one being down here, it's called an Ahul. It's a bat-like creature that I didn't know. But he's going over here and it goes over to the edge. So now I feel pretty confident stitching the bottom border across that I won't miscount. Or it will be easier to tell that I've miscounted once I get that one in. It's kind of been my hesitation with finishing up that border. And this is not a zombie run piece. Oh, I'm excited for the next two. I've got 2 more to show you today. So the next one is Tiger Lily by Nora Corbett. And I've gotten a lot done on her since the last time that you saw her. I'm super excited. I'm about to move into beading. I'm actually done with all of the full crosses. And I just have some back stitch left on her wings. And then she's got all the little swirls coming off of her. So there's back stitching here. But I'm done with all of the full X's. It's just back stitching and beading left. And I am so excited. I'm excited to be this close to getting done. I think she's beautiful and I'm so thankful that my friend is letting me borrow this pattern. I really need to get it back to her. So I need to finish her up. I mean, I can sit here and say that I would like to have her done by the end of this year. I don't know if that's going to happen. I might not get her done by the end of this year, but I can try. Especially with the holidays, it's going to be, I don't know if I'll be wanting to travel with her with beading so much. That just might not be the best, but we'll see. Okay. And the last piece that I have to show you is my wonderful Beauty and the Beast from the Disney Dreams collection. And if I haven't mentioned this in a little while, but we have a hashtag for these called Once Upon a TK Stitch. So it stands for Thomas Kincaid, Once Upon a TK Stitch. So if you have any Disney Dreams collection ones that you are working on and you're posting on it on Instagram, go ahead and use that hashtag. Rocio from Cocohamas Stitchery and Rika from House of Stitch and Stash are the two other people that we kind of started that hashtag together. But anyways, sorry, you're probably sick of seeing this cover. I just keep looking at it and being like, oh, I can't wait to have that done. I can't wait to have that done. So I'm ogling the cover picture. And again, I'm sorry, I keep looking not at the camera. It's just, but I've hit a big milestone on this one. I have 2 pages done. So this is a little over halfway done with the full X's. There's a bunch of back stitching and French knots in these pieces. So I'm saving all that for the end, but the full X's are done for the whole top half. Technically, this first page was the biggest one. This one was a close second. The third page, which is down here, is a little bit smaller because it's a couple rows shorter. And then this fourth one over here is the smallest page. It's not really that different though. They're all pretty much the same. Just a couple rows or columns shorter each time. But I am loving this. The blending filament is, I don't know if you guys are seeing it super well in here. Oh yeah, you can tell. So in the sun and the castle windows and the rainbow. And then this is awesome. I love this over here in the lamppost. If you can see, it's the lamps themselves are blending filament, but they also had the background have the blending filament in it around the lamps. So I think that's really neat because it's like they're glowing and, you know, the light is going out from the lamps, which I really, really enjoy. And of course, we've got the top of Beast started. The first character being started on here, other than Maurice, but I don't know if we can count him. You can't tell it's him yet because he really relies on the back stitching, but up here in this balloon, right here, that blue and white speckle right there is Maurice. But the Beast is the first big character to get started, so that's exciting. And now that I've shown you this, I feel like I can now start stitching on it again and start that third page. I was really holding out to show it on Flosstube when it's out of the Q-snap and I could show you the whole thing at once. Even though it was painful for me to wait because I just wanted to get started on that third page so bad. But it's good because I got some good work done on Little Women and Cryptids instead. But anyways, so I think that's about all I have for you guys. I have purchases and things that I've gotten since last time I saw you. To be honest, my room is quite a bit of a mess right now. I don't even know if I can find those purchases. Like I said, my stitching time has been quite reduced the last few months. And so when I want when I have time, I want to be stitching, not cleaning the room or organizing or things like that. So anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. Since we're in the holiday spirit here, the holiday Thanksgiving this week, I'm thankful for all of you who have chosen to stop by and say hello and stick with me, even though I'm so hit or miss on filming these FlossTube videos. I'm just very thankful to have this community. It's been really great to have like-minded people that enjoy the craft to share it with. I hope everyone is having a great holiday, great plans with friends or family, people you enjoy to have around you, and travel safe and all of that. So I will see you guys again, hopefully in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but we will just have to see if that works out. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.